I kind of wanted to do a like what I miss about living in California. Yeah, so what I miss basically about living in California. I guess number one, the first thing I miss would be, and these aren't in any specific order, but what I miss is the Hi you guys, hi my KeeKee'S, welcome back to my channel. Boop 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 boop, bop bop boop bop. Okay, so basically my name is Mikey J. It's nice to meet you guys. I am a foreigner that moved from California, Los Angeles to the Philippines. I'm sorry if it's a little loud. I'm on my balcony because my kuya's inside sleeping for his trabajo. So yes, I am just on the balcony. Anyways, I kind of wanted to do a like what I miss about living in California. Yeah, so what I miss basically about living in California. I guess number one, the first thing I miss would be, and these aren't in any specific order, but what I miss is the weather change. So here in the Philippines, oh, that hangin feels masarap. The wind feels good. Or is masarap tasty? Anyways, what was I saying? I miss the weather change. So around right now, it would get cooler. It would be time for like sweater weather or like cardigans or, you know, long pants, jeans. Well, you could wear jeans, but generally throughout the year. But I mean, you would bundle up a little bit. I mean, it's not as cold as like Northern California or, you know, the East Coast, you know, where they snow and stuff. In LA, it doesn't generally snow. Los Angeles County doesn't really snow unless you go up to the mountains. So I kind of miss wearing like a cardigan or a beanie or, you know, something like that. But honestly, I do like the weather in the Philippines a lot better. I just miss that specific factor. Because, I mean, in California, we don't have really seasons. You know, it's really just cold, or not cold, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's cold, but it's not like freezing, yeah. So cold, and then we have like springtime, which it gets a little warmer, and then summer when it's hot, right? Philippines, it seems like it's just kind of hot and then warm, like when it's rainy season, because the, you know, it cools down a little bit, the atmosphere with the water, yada yada yada. So I miss the chill breeze of the California life, the California living. Okay. Oh, I miss my car. I miss having a car. Although I'm not sure in the Philippines if it would be. I mean, a lot of people have cars, but a lot of people have motorcycles or scooters is what they call them. So I feel like I've been driving on my scooter, and it seems like scooters can get through traffic a lot easier. Like cars are kind of stuck in that line, but scooters you can go on the sides of the cars, you know. And I don't do anything crazy. Like I'm not like shoom shoom shoom. I usually just stay on the right side. And kind of, it's like follow the leader with the scooter, so you just kind of like choo 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 choo. You know, we're not going fast, but it's like we're avoiding traffic. I'm sure you see them like in your Western countries, in California, like motorcycles, but they're not as popular as they are in the Philippines. In California, I think motorcycles are for the most part discouraged because they are dangerous. Like they're marketed as dangerous, which they are more dangerous than the car, because if you get hit on a motorcycle, then you'll probably get a lot more hurt than you would if you were in a car with your seatbelt and the safety airbags and, you know, all that stuff. So, but I do enjoy riding the motorcycle. I feel like I'm living, like I'm free, I'm living. Like I like driving the motorcycle more than my car, but I do miss having a car. That's one of the things I do miss. But I mean, you can still have a car in the Philippines, right? You just need some pera. You need some money for the car, right? So yes, my car. What's another thing? Having hot water. So generally in the States, everywhere has hot water. Your sink, your bathroom, basically only like maybe the garage hose or the outdoor hose where you water your plants or spray down your driveway wouldn't have hot water. It would just be like the tap. Well, they're all tap water, right? But like it would be whatever. But I miss having hot water in the sink and in the shower. So here, generally you have to buy like a shower heater. It's like maybe I'll insert a picture somewhere, but basically you plug it into the socket and then you attach it to your shower. I'm not sure because I've never done it, but it heats up the water as it's coming out instead of having like a water heater that is already like heating up the hot water. It's ready to go. We don't have that yet because of course that's gonna add to electricity. So you know, trying to be as mas muda as possible, as cheap as possible, and generally most days, like when I was living at SunTrust, I mean I could say it, I feel like I've said it before, but when I was living at SunTrust, the water was really, really cold, like talaga, because I think it, you know, maybe because it's a bigger water reservoir, it like would stay cold so it didn't get heat up. But here in this apartment building, I have 1, 2, 3, there's 4 floors, and we all share, you know, the same water. So I think the water tank here is smaller, so the sun can heat up the water. So more often than not, the water is about like lukewarm. Sometimes it's actually kind of hot, like on a hot day. There's only been like 1 or 2 times when it was super rainy or the sun wasn't out where the water was like cold, but I don't think it was as cold as SunTrust. Like that condo life in SunTrust, like that water was so cold. But here the water's like nice and warm. So I mean, and you know, I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but colder water is good for your skin, or warm water, not necessarily hot water, but I do miss having hot water, taking a hot shower. Yeah. And then another thing I miss is the pay rate. The pay rate in California, which is different in every state, but in California specifically, it's a lot higher. But as I say that, I'm thinking about the cost of living is a lot higher. So how much can you really save when you're making, let's say, a couple thousand, but your rent is also like a couple thousand, you know? So I don't know, I guess it's apples and oranges, you know, it just depends. Like, because rent is cheaper here in the Philippines, your pay is less here in the Philippines, but your cost of living is overall less cheaper. No, it's more cheaper. It's mas muda than it would be in California. So, yeah, I guess you have to apples and oranges. But I do miss seeing that, like, ooh, I'm getting paid this much per hour. You know what I mean? Even though it's getting not wasted, but going to bills and utilities and rent, you know, so how much are you really saving? So yeah, that's another thing. And the thing that I miss the most about California, I'm not sure if this is in every state, but I know in California, every place I've lived is trash. So you have a trash bin, right? And you put your trash in your trash bin outside your house, or your apartment complex has like one of those big trash bins, kind of like the condos here. I'm not sure. Maybe. I think there was one big trash bin at the condo. But I think every condo had its own trash bin. Anyways, so I miss the trash system, I guess. So even if you were in a house or an apartment, you would put your trash outside in a collective, I guess, bin, right? So let's say this apartment complex here would be one collective trash, and let's say one day a week you would put it out, and the trash man would come and pick it up. Okay, so it's kind of similar here in the Philippines in a sense, right? So when I lived at SunTrust in the condo, we put our trash in the trash bin, and then they would bring it out. Like the staff would bring it out when the trash people arrived, right? Now, when you're not living in the condo, I'm not sure how it is in like, because I live in a pretty nice neighborhood, I want to say, like it's nice, right? But I'm sure there are nicer areas where maybe they do that, like you put your trash out in the bin, and they pick it up. But here, and I think for most of the Philippines, when the trash man comes, he honks. So he goes beep, 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 and then you just see everybody coming downstairs to give their trash to them so they can put it in the trash car? No, in the pickup. I mean, it's like a trash, I don't know what you call that car. The trash man car? The trash bin car? You know, where it goes inside and it closes it and it smushes it? It's the same type of trash, right, that we have. Except, I think the one in California goes like up and over and then it dumps it out and then it comes back down. Like this one, they like put it in physically. So yes. Now, my issue with that is that they always come in the morning time and I am never up in the morning because I'm more of a get up around noontime type of person, right? So I always miss the trash. And there's more, I don't want to say there's more insects here, but it seems, because the weather's hotter, right, the trash spoils faster. So I always have to go, wake up when I hear this beep 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 beep, go all the way downstairs. I'm on the 4th floor, no elevator, which is fine, it's good workout, diba? Go downstairs and then do the trash. I mean, I have to give the guy the trash. So I see people leave trash out, like in front of their house or, you know, their apartment complex, but I think a lot of people don't because I think it's prohibited in this barangay. I think every barangay has their own rules, kind of like a vote, I guess. I'm not 100% sure what the politics are like here in the Philippines, but like some of the barangays you can leave out your trash, some you can't. So in our barangay, we're not allowed to leave out the trash. So because I see that stray dogs and stray cats and rats will go through the trash and make a mess out of it. So I'm pretty sure that's the reason why that they don't allow that. Yep. So those are the things, and these aren't like make it or break it things like, oh, I'm gonna move back to California because no, it's nothing like that. It's just things that I miss, you know, and some of them are bigger things like the trash. I think the trash is my biggest thing. I wish we just had a trash bin and then we just left it out on like Wednesday or Monday or whatever and the trash man just came and picked it up, you know, but that's just not the thing. That's not the thing. So that's one thing I do miss about California and SunTrust, the condo we used to live at, but that's probably the only thing. And it's not like a make or break it, like I said. It's just, you know, I think a thing of convenience more so. So yes, my name is Mikey J. Those are a couple things I miss about living in the Western countries, specifically California. That's a state, not a country. Okay. So yes, thank you for watching my KeeKee's. And if you're a new my KeeKee, thank you for watching me and welcome to the KeeKee fam. Yes, you're now my KeeKee, totoo. So yes, hanggang sa muli. See you guys till next time and paalam po. And don't forget to keep your KeeKee's clean. Did I do that right? There we go. Yeah, don't forget to keep your KeeKee's clean. So, paalam po and thank you for watching.